guys, I'm so glad you're here with me today. We're going to be walking you through something which I think everybody absolutely needs to do on their WordPress blog, and that is install your Google Analytics code. So Google Analytics is a fantastic platform that Google has developed over the past number of years. The free version is absolutely fantastic. It's going to tell you things like where your visitors are coming to your blog from, maybe it's social media or direct links, where they're located in the world, how long they're spending on your site. And if you don't have this set up, you need to get on it. So I'm going to walk you through the 5 to 6 steps that it takes from creating your account, getting the code, implementing it on your website, and then also making sure that the code is up there and working as it should. So let's dive right in. To set up Google Analytics on your website, the first thing you need to do is actually register for the Google Analytics code. And you can do that if you have a Gmail address. If you don't, you're going to have to sign up for one. I already have one, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign in to Analytics. And I've actually already set up this Analytics code, but I'll show you exactly how I did it. It's for a website that actually hasn't launched yet. Along the left-hand side, you're going to see an admin option. Or if this is a brand new site, you're going to be prompted for things. So what you're going to be concerned about mostly is the middle column there, where you're going to get your tracking info or you're going to set up the property. So the account is basically, you can think of it kind of as a file folder that holds all the various properties, and a property would be a website. Okay, so you can see there I have a couple of different ones, and then a view is filtering and looking at specific things. So we're going to go ahead and enter in the website name, purely descriptive. The next part, you're going to enter in your website URL. Make sure if you have an HTTPS, you put that in there. I'm just going to use mamapreneur.co for test purposes. You're going to select your industry category. This is going to be for benchmarking, or if you want to compare your website to other people's and for gathering data and things like that. You're going to choose your reporting time zone. I'm in the Eastern, so we'll select that. And then you're going to get your tracking ID. So the tracking ID is made up of two things. You have the tracking ID at the very top that's in that kind of turquoise box, and then you actually have the code, which I highlighted there. So depending on how you're implementing it within WordPress, you're going to use one of those two options. I use the Divi theme, and I'm going to link to that below in the video, but I'll show you how I put the code in for the theme. And this could be similar if you're using Divi or another theme. Sometimes there's a place where you can actually put in the code, and you're going to have to look for that. So right there, that's the code that I have copied and pasted in from the Google Analytics that we saw about 20 seconds ago in the video. If you don't have a place within your theme, and if you don't feel comfortable editing the code, which I'm presuming you're not, you can go ahead and install a plugin which will basically populate the code from Google Analytics into the necessary pages. Google Analytics by Monster Insights is a really, really popular one because it does this, and it also provides a dashboard within WordPress for you to look at your stats and things like that. So once it's activated, you can go to the settings. And then this basically is going to ask you to authenticate with your Google account. And that's basically setting up the connection between the plugin in WordPress and your Google account. So it's pretty simple. I just got a warning there. I clicked, to get rid of it. Basically, it updates the code for the plugin and things like that. So you don't need to worry about that too much. I authenticate. It's going to ask you to connect. Get the Google code. You're going to choose the account that the Google Analytics is attached to. You can Control C or Command C, depending on if you're on Windows or Mac, to copy that. And then Control V or Command V to paste. Then you're going to select the profile that you want. So you can see I do a lot of work with Google Analytics. I have lots of profiles. And then you're done. So basically it's connected, and it's going to populate that code within your page in order to start tracking. What I would recommend is that you go and you actually see if the code is working on your website. So what I want you to do is I want you to pop back into the Google Analytics page where you got your code, and you're going to highlight that tracking ID. Within the front end of your website in a browser window, you can right click, view page source, and I'm in Chrome when I'm doing this. Control F or Command F to bring up your find box, and you're going to paste in the code. If it finds it within the code in the page, which is the area that I'm highlighting there, then you know that Google Analytics code is on your website, should have absolutely no issues tracking. So super simple to do. If you want the text instructions on how I did this, pop on over into the blog post, which is in the video notes below. And you can also get your hand on a free blog dashboard, kind of Google Analytics page that you can start getting up and running and tracking your blog statistics and everything like that. So best of luck. And if you have any questions, shoot me a message on social media. Thanks for watching.